Alright, so this is my last reassessment for G1. This is my 16th objective. I didn't get time to do it in class, so I am doing it now. I know it seems a little bit late, 8 o'clock on Saturday night, but better now than never, unless I want to fail. So, you sent me a prompt, which is not this one. So the one that you sent me, I kind of had a hard time with. I couldn't develop a hypothesis for it. So I had a friend send me this prompt because it just seems more familiar. And I've done things related to this last year. So gonna get started here. So we are determining the time it takes to boil from how high the temperature is. So a problem statement. Actually, let's start with the variables. So our independent variable is going to be the temperature of the hot plate. So that's going to be how high we turn the temperature up. Temp of hot plate. Our dependent variable is going to be the amount of time it takes to boil. And we're going to have a few controls. So we're going to have, first of all, the water. We're also going to have, we're timing the experiment, so we're going to have a timer. That's not going to change. Our beaker is going to stay the same. And the hot plates that we are using are also going to stay the same. So, the problem statement, back to this, is going to be the effect, or what is the effect of the temperature on amount of time it takes to boil. So that's what the problem or the experiment is all about. So obviously for our hypothesis, the higher the temperature, the faster it's gonna boil. So we took measurements at 100 degrees Celsius, 200, 250, and 300. That is 4 different temperatures that we're going to test out the boiling time. So a basic hypothesis would be if the temperature of the hot plate is higher, then the time it takes to boil will go down. So the hotter the hot plate, the faster it's gonna boil. Faster the water will boil. Alright, so I made a graph layout over here, and on the x-axis I have our independent variable, and that's going to be the temperature of the hot plate. So as this temperature rises, the time to boil is not going to increase, so we're not going to have a line going like that. We're going to have a line going more like that. So I don't know if that would ever hit 0, but we'll leave it like that. So as the temperature rises, the time to boil is going to decrease because the hot plate heating the beaker is going to be much hotter and it will boil faster. So Let's see, let's move on down here. So for how to improve, I'm going to speed this up a little bit because we're exceeding 5 minutes. So how to improve, we're going to want to do more trials because we only have 4 at this time. So if we increase that to 8, so if we go 100, 150, 200, so on, up to about 400, that is going to give us a more accurate results on our hypothesis. So multiple trials up to around 8. Okay, so that's that. That's going to give us a much more accurate results. So next, I decided maybe using the same hot plates. I don't know why you would change them out, but maybe you would and you wouldn't want to do that. So something else would be using the same water. Although it is a control factor already, if we change the water, the temperature of the water could change, and that would affect how fast it boils. So that's pretty much it for G1. I hope I got it. I mean, if I don't, I guess I fail. So yeah, that's it for G1. Thank you.